What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another one. This is the last episode, a bonus episode in the 2025 Deer Gear series. It's a bonus because it's not going to apply to everybody that might be watching this. So if you don't have any property that's near water, it's not really going to relate to you that much. But if those guys that are out there hunting near water, around water, and maybe some public land that backs up to a lake or a river or something like that, this is going to be your video, just to give you some ideas maybe of a type of kayak that you might want to look into for those water access hunts. And without going too much into it, let's keep this intro short and sweet, and let's just jump right into it and let me show you guys what I got. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so what we have here is the Pelican Catch Power 100, and the Power Series kayaks from Pelican. They either give you the opportunity to add a transom mount. This one in particular comes with the transom mount already installed. We've got stainless steel hardware, pretty robust, like 5/16 bolts, very secure. This thing will support up to a 2.5 horsepower gas motor. I have a 24-pound thrust trolling motor that'll actually get me up to about 4 miles an hour out on the water. We'll kind of start from the back. We'll give you a little bit of a view from the back. It's similar to a tunnel hole design that goes out to a V in the front. I'll show you that once we get up to the front. Two really sturdy handles back here, two drain plugs, so one on either side, and a little bit forward. So this is not where the battery would go on this if you just got it from right from the store. It's pre-wired, so we have trolling motor plug right here, and it comes all the way up to the front. And so you can hook your battery up, put it in here, strap it in, make sure that it's secure. And it actually comes with this battery cover, and I really wanted the real estate more than having the battery up front. So I just removed the pins, really easy. The pins just slide in right here. You can just pop those out. But this real estate is going to allow me to throw a deer up here. And since I relocated the battery, this is going to offset the weight and give me a little bit more balance of a ride once I have a deer in here. So a lot of real estate here for a deer, and that was a big selling point for me, just to have that ability. And to top that off, the weight rating on this thing is 450 pounds. So I have no doubt a deer, myself, and my gear in here, no problems. We've got the 3 scupper holes, 2 back there behind the battery and then 1 in the center. So as long as the plugs are in, that's going to be your full capacity. So that'll be that 450 pounds. And so with the battery though, all I did was just get one of those Atwood battery boxes and put a trolling motor plug here in the side of it. So all the connection points are inside here. I don't have to worry about unscrewing the terminal nuts to take this thing in and off, because I mean, it's really not a heavy kayak, but trying to load it and unload it with the battery in it, strapped down and secured, it does make it a little bit difficult when you're by yourself. So this can easily pop this strap, pull the motor out, or pull the battery out, throw it in the back of the truck. Same goes for the trolling motor. Pull that thing out, and then you can easily get this thing picked up, put it into the back of your truck, SUV, whatever. So I think it comes in around 84 or 90 pounds, something like that. It's shy of 100 pounds, so it is maneuverable with one person. So I just try to make things a little bit easier on myself. So just remove it and try to take the least amount of steps as possible. So being in this, I can just unplug it and yank it out instead of having it up front and having to unscrew the terminal nuts to get it out. Another awesome feature we have is the 360 swivel seat. So that just makes steering with the trolling motor a dream. You can just cock yourself over to the side a little bit so you can easily reach the trolling motor handle, and you can obviously spin this thing around if you need to reach back and get anything out of your gear, your pack or anything like that. You've got full access to be able to turn around and get to your stuff, and you can easily just press this button, get this thing out of the water if you know you're going to get into some shallow areas, and just break out the paddle and get yourself through those shallow areas. We got some track strips. We got the two handles are you have the track mounts, and then there's one on either side of these little smaller Scotty mount tracks. Two rod holders on each side in the back. And looking at the front, so you can see that V hole that we've got on this thing. Really nice tie down anchor point if I were to trailer this thing, and this is really a good access point to get to be able to pull this thing around, like in the shallows. If you get out, you can just attach to that anchor point and just pull it on through. So there's some of the highlights on this, and a couple of the reasons why I've chosen this one in particular. I've used it for a couple of years now, gotten it into a lot of tough to get to places if I were to walk. So I was able to use the kayak to get me in from the water side, and just cuts down on a lot of time to get back to these spots. And I'm not working up that much of a sweat because I'm just sitting and putting along with the trolling motor. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and you got a little something from it, maybe some ideas or some thoughts on what you might want to add to your hunting arsenal. This is going to wrap it up on my deer gear for 2025. So hopefully you guys have a fantastic season, and we'll see you on the next video.